pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and
oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go in the touches. The sickest man, the sickest charge, and it's scared and mine's falling. So you niggas, nigga me, this track is sweet. This good thing that you go see the sick for playing with me.
Exciting battle in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground. Gallo. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Play action now. Young buys time, rolling right. He can run it. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Third and long for him here. Picked off by Saker. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
And off here for Miller. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Running once more with Miller. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now looking to throw. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
In the red zone on first. This one's caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff for Dowdle, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. He could do it! Touchdown, Carolina!
Hey, they fucking switched me onto somebody else. Oh, that fucked up. That's why nobody was there. I mean, he had a touchdown before I got on Delaney. Alright!
But he gets it to go. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7.
Yeah.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Still going inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead on the first play of the drive. Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Panthers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
On play action, here's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
McMillan on the slant. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. On the give, it's Miller. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Goes right downfield to Olave. Down to the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their early lead to 13. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Reed now to kick this one away. Legets with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here we go. You're 32.
Young working from the gun. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that last race. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Got his man. This is McMillan. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
4th down, Young. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he won't escape. They converge on him, driving backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. He'll look to throw. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Coming left is Miller. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Saints first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Working on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the gun, it gets to Miller. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They'll air it out on third. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Takes the second down snap. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. So with plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Grupe sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Leggett with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
Come on, set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt.
And it's 3 and out.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing from the gun here. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing again on 2nd. Oh, trying for a long way, but it's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return for the defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
17.
From the red zone now. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
The Saints 10-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald kicking off for Carolina.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. A give right side to Miller. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They're throwing it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Set, hut. Lead on blue. 10 black. Ready?
Defense shows blitz. Young. Taking a shot deep here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. Ready?
Now he's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's the give to Dowdle. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Even 25 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Ready, set.
That's another Panthers.
Ready.
It's a gain of 20.
And off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
On play action, here's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Willing to throw here on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Miller. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. For being a rookie quarterback at Ask State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead on the first play of the drive. Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 24.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Now this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
And the Panthers, here we go. First down.
The inside give to Dowdle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On the double. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First down, Young. Buying some time right. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now trailed by just a point in the 4th.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the extra point.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw now. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different parish.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture.
Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. Oh, no, disaster. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Dowdle again. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap now to Young. On the move, headed right. That's complete, dialing up McMillan again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
He's down straight up the middle. Oh no, the ball is loose! Oh, the Saints got to it!
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Come on, stick, mega, black, hut.
Young working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it, and this one does not go far.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Panthers going for the win here. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. The Saints calling for a timeout. So they're first.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Green jack. Jack, hut.
Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Back, ready. 5th, ready.
Throwing now. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They go left side with Miller. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
He'll look to throw it. Olave with the catch. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here he is to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great gain, but surprisingly, not a first down. It's third down instead.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock.
I did everything I could to get this nigga the goddamn game, boy. God damn, I did everything I could.
And Kate, they cashed in where it really mattered.
Reed now to kick this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here. So good field position for the Panthers. Start this drive, 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted.
Fucking right. Let's go, nigga. I did everything. Fuck, dog.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation, that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week they're going to be right back here, playing for a spot in that conference championship. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many, be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? back, now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, gang, back to back to back. Killing me, back to back to back. Back to back to back to back to back to back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover. Gon' show you, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover. Gon' show you, they gon' heat me up. I've been trying to keep it cool. These little, they try to start the too late. My nigga was already on. Call me Shovel Man. She like the way I pull up and I the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the event. Go and check the news, bro, they heard somebody stress. In your feelings by the better get a grip. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show, I make everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your hip? I told bro to walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, I no wrinkle clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me. Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. Passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. I'm clever, vendettas, raw bars, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. Soon I met her, I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure, it's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say my jolly. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vic, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say on the issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe it. You say too late to start, ain't no heart in hand. You know you better. Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby. You know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. Promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything. Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything. See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call.
They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of
Like the mother.
That's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up. That's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much. That's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up. That's maybe how you know that. I used to see. Wake up and I found out that it change up. Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out where? Better walk up on the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Corey Horton now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
On the jump.
10 yards to go.
Come on. Hey.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Milrow. Open man, Shaheen. That's complete. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
We'll run the middle, it's Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Seattle.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. From the gun, it's Milrow. Moving to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. AC Cardinal, AC Cardinal.
Milrow. Exiting the pocket right. Good blocking.
Where are you going?
Jalen Milrow. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Let's go now.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Trotsky-Merritt. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. And that one is complete along the boundary. A good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 31, here's second and 8. Daniels with a give to Trotsky-Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He's got a man, it's McClurry. And he'll take this one in. Terry McClurry, touchdown Commander. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground is Walker to start the drive. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Ray Amos there to make the tackle.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To the air, it's Milrow. Flush to his right. That is to the rookie, Torrey Horton. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker.
What the?
Race to run inside the 20. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double. Smash. 19 Tiger. Panther 60.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Karski Merritt. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the rookie out of Virginia Tech, Jalen Lane. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
6-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
3rd down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Karski Merritt. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Washington.
It's a gain of 11.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They converge on him quickly. They're only getting Kobe Bryant there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Right back to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Now Daniels.
What the fuck is going on with these niggas?
That one falls incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Let's go. Hurt. 19, Riggs. 7 Pirates. Drop 60. Let go.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels.
What the fuck? What is going on?
It's gonna work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. Shaheen with the catch. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 18 on the pitching catch. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Here's Milrow to throw. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Again, it's Milrow. Complete to the forward Buckeye, Jackson Smith and Jigba. They get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They're down and 3.
Come on. Try to be live. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions.
To throw again is Milrow. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And no turnover here, but the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Panther 60. 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he'll take it on in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. Second down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw with Daniels. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Let's go.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Daniels. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
Once that had done, I was out of it.
It's going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Stretch the Eagles.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seahawks.
Here we go. Strike. Crack all 80. 65, 65.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback. And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to first and goal. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got first and goal. First and goal.
Stop fucking screaming.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's Walker. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his 6th this year. And making 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Play action. Here's Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
On second down, it's Daniels. That's to Trusty Merritt. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. Good for Commanders' first down.
And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Daniels now going to look to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
That is hot. What a throw. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. That is second TD catch of the season. Moody's point is good. The Commanders are able to cut into the deficit. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
19, 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Rolling right. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
On 1st down, Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Washington first
18
down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. High throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Up the middle, Krowski, and he is stopped in his tracks.
Every time I run that.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force fourth down.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll go. Krowski Mary has it. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, it's Milroe. Out to his right. And he'll just
get him!
And throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
To the air, it's Milroe. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah. What are we doing? I don't understand why he can't be a fucking QB spy. Knowing what the fuck he want to do. That ain't fucking game, boy.
This ball out of his hands quickly, just enough to move the chains. The defense did a good job taking his reads away. So he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, keeps this drive alive.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away and lives for another snap.
Third and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And that'll move the sticks. First down up to the 40.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need to have it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. To the left side, and is caught by Holton. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Smith and Jigba, the man in motion. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun run down with Walker. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards.
At the 3-yard line.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little longer to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run with Walker. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks.
Oh, shit.
And this long winning streak shows